Irony. Meghan forced a bodyguard to pretend to be a paparazzi behind Backgrid's lens at Cipriani restaurant. In new photos obtained by the Post, Meghan Markle was spotted all smiles leaving a Beverly Hills restaurant without Prince Harry on Thursday. The Markle was photographed leaving Cipriani, an upscale Italian restaurant. She was joined by Claire Wade-Keller, the former Givenchy designer who made a 2018 wedding dress. She sported a dark beige trench coat over a black turtleneck and black trousers. She also donned black aviator sunglasses and kept her signature wavy hair down. Her posh outing comes after she and Harry braved the frigid Canadian temperatures to visit the Invictus Games training camp. She may need to stop hunching over the computer, clapping back at page 6 and actually do some yoga before all she can see is her own feet. Despite all the Photoshop, she looks unhealthy as hell. And old, way older than her actual age. What she doesn't look is iconic, hip, with it, or trendy. As usual, Meghan called Backgrid to take a photo. This was a planned meal, and Backgrid had a photographer to wait outside the restaurant's entrance. However, this time Meghan also asked for one of her bodyguards to pretend to be another photographer, taking shots of her in the background. Backgrid's pap will take photos of her being photographed by the fake photographer. It's ridiculous when Harry's wives forced the black bodyguard to make it look like photographers were interested in her. I like how she pretends she's a celebrity in front of the restaurant, where no one pays attention to her. She was also surrounded by bodyguards who escorted her into the car. Some people on the sidewalk were surprised at this prospect and didn't know who she was. Harry's convinced her that she has to military rush from the door to the car because she needs IPP. Never mind the marriage is likely OPP. It's like Harry said, he has 10 years before interest runs out. Meghan's using the same theory in Catherine's absence. Lol. And now she's still not a lady, sloppily dressed, back to being a D-lister and getting papped eating out at a fancy place during a 1-hour work week. So why on earth should taxpayers pay for her and Harry's IPP bills indefinitely when they're this useless? Also, per Remy on Twitter, this is a merching redo pap shot because the Sesta Collective clutch was listed in Hello magazine outfit details during the IG Whistler event, but was omitted from the photos. Wow. But honest question, who in the world sees what Meghan's wearing or accessorizing and feels the need to go buy it? I'm totally at a loss as to why brands are bothering. Is it a case of bad publicity is still publicity? Because in this case, bad publicity is just a brand being markled. These brands need to catch on quickly, or they're kind of doomed. In addition to a typical look at me and what I'm merching, pretty sure this is a wig under the beanie clapback as well. She'll never convince anyone that's her real hair.